Okay, back in the game. Jamar Tarek. Yeah, in an attempt to get into my character, I also shaved my head. I am Jamar. Yeah. Okay, enough the horse crap, let's get on with things. I changed the audio balance up somewhat. The speed should be a little bit more distinct now. Also, sound effects are a little bit more muted.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Okay, do you know anything about this place?
Terrace? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
How low can you go? Too fucking low. I'd like to know some more about you, Kara.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
You're talking like it's your fault. Like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people of your home world?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. Since this is the first time you are leaving, you will have to take a card. Level 4 soldier and his light side.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Attack! Yeah, battle droids, that's good opportunity for us to test out our Iron Blaster. Plus 1 to 10 points of damage versus droids. So we'll leave the 6th soldier to Kara. Yeah, just keep shooting at it. What? Single shot kill. Very nice. That was easy.
Topada bunqualia gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hotonga. Yalamo inkapun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumbeska gang. Bamamarulira. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hodonga chihonkabi.
I do appreciate the fact that they didn't dub the alien speech into English. it's only a few different sound loops that they keep repeating, but I don't like how much of a difference that it makes. It really feels that there's a lot of different species living out here because there's a lot of different languages you hear constantly, and I'm not too concerned about the realism of how would you understand all these. There has to be a way. Not everyone can speak English. Yeah, it makes me feel. I can't really imagine how the game would feel if they would all speak English. That seems wrong now. Okay, won't someone come searching for this patrol?
Jawana bota ayua tahonga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungualia gando do nado chut. Muksha papangpa bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Uba batu konchi. Tom nongbong shang nungyang. Tom
Yeah,
smaktelia.
he'll take care of the bodies. I'm not going to read the alien text since what they're saying is only shown in text form. I think I'll just say out what the gist of what they're saying is. We got a level up. Let's look at the car. Yeah, he's very strongly on the light side. Strength 13, Dexterity 16, Constitution 12, Intelligence 13, Wisdom 10, Charisma 12. So, yeah, his will saving throw is 1. Fortitude and reflex are quite high in comparison. So he's a good soldier. He has a special blaster. It's better than normal blaster, and it's upgradable. And he has to be a two-weapon. I mean, dual wielder. How can I see his stats of feats there? Yep. Improved two-weapon fighting, so he doesn't take all those negatives for having two weapons. Skill. Prepare, computer use. Yeah, we'll up demolitions. Someone has to be able to do those things, so why not me? No useful feats to take. We would need to be at least level 4. Can I save a feat? I'd like that if I can. You have gained new feats. You must use add feat to select your new feat before continuing. Yeah, feat must be taken, so that makes sense because you'll get naturally better as you level up. So you can't save the more useless feats to spend later on. Okay, we could take weapon proficiency, heavy weapons. We didn't get this all automatically. It's the only weapon type we're not able to use. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but at least I had the option to make a choice. There aren't all that many interesting options to take anyway. There are some, even either the power attack or power blast, but I'm not really. My main focus isn't to have these combat focused beats, and I'll probably take the rapid shot anyway. If I take any kind of a range weapon feat, I'm not sure about that. So I'll take the missing weapon proficiency. So now we can use all weapons. Not all that well, but we can at least use them. KOTOR, Twi'lek, Twi'lek. Before the Sith arrived, there was talk of changing Jari's. Yeah. I know some Twi'leks who've been given special permission to live in the upper city. The text disappeared too fast. I can't read them. I mean, I don't even have the time to read them, let alone read them out loud. Is there someone I can beg that? No. So I'm not gonna bother with them. If they're important, I guess they're gonna be proper dialogue instead of a notification like that.
No problem. Got it.
Breaking and entering. Parts made back credits. Yeah, we'll take it all. Droid parts. And he's preventing me from moving. Low security door. Koran. Is that a name or a species designation? Yeah, it's probably a species.
No problem. Got it.
Oh, Thorian. Oh, I just inspect this bag. Parts, credits, medpack, yeah. Nothing of real value, but the parts and medpacks will certainly be handy at some point. That's the upper city, so that's not where we want to go. I want to take a full lap here and see what we can find.
No problem. Got it.
Twi'lek? No, not a named one, so probably, yeah. Medpack part credit. So every loot bag, okay, pretty much the same thing.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulira.
Yeah, he introduces himself as Larim. Yeah, pleased to meet you, Larim. My name is Jamar Torek.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tonking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukunde.
He's trying to sell energy shields to us. Okay, what's so great about these energy shields?
Chi gratulo da pograshi oniu komba chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua
they absorb blaster bolts. Pretty handy in a fight.
Yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Takum justak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga.
Yeah, but there's a limit to how much damage they can absorb before failing.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from?
Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualeo gondona chuchut.
Apparently the Sith brought them with them.
Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulira. Ta kumjus takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru
Yeah, the
chuchut.
technology is too expensive to have every grunt have them, but special strike teams can be equipped with shields.
Kumbist mulerabes chi gratu loda pograshi onion komba chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun.
Yeah, apparently it was Republic didn't have the technology initially, but they copied it from the Sith.
Yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Tolpa da pongwale kando nangugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pilio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga bosca chocola. Mucha
Sort of, yeah. He's saying that everyone's trying to develop new weapons to break through shields, but for the moment it has brought melee combat back to the forefront of this war. So I guess it's a good in-game explanation also why melee combat is at all relevant here. Okay, anything else?
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule.
Yeah, he's trying to sell a single shield to us.
Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Tong abog sha umninang. Wanga kun bez king balemuraya.
He's trying to sell his various crap to us. But we'll at least take a look. Yeah, why do you have a kiosk set up in an apartment building?
We itanandayata. Wata yuma wama huhunandek.
This apartment building filled with illegal aliens. Yeah, we'll ask, you mentioned something about illegal aliens living here.
Tag bis jubonko kokimakbanka.
Yeah. Law forbids the aliens from having residence in the upper city. Oh, for humans only. But the building we're living is in such a bad condition that no human will willingly live here, so the landlord is renting it out to aliens.
Boragatong mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuangachun tise igruto haga jijiwa watajuma wana.
I guess the justification is that if he keeps them empty, unwanted people and criminals will just move in and they don't pay rent, so it's better to have the aliens there. Aren't you worried about getting caught? I don't really... Well, we might ask that because we are living in here, so is there a danger that we are going to get caught?
Chi gratuloda pograshi onion komba chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun.
Yeah, the authorities know about it, but they don't really care.
Pagrasha kon tijako Chupakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Muchashak pakat. No
and he doesn't live here, he just sells stuff, so he doesn't care either. Okay, let me see what you've got for sale.
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolbi kikuyana. Dong patuga.
Oh, parts and computer spice are fairly expensive. 275, 220. We're definitely not going to buy any of them. A med pack is 44. Amount infinite. Computer spikes and parts are only 2. We could get another armor from here. I think Karth basically had nothing, but we have only 100 credits, so perhaps not. Vibro blade. Stun baton. That's potentially very annoying weapon. Quarter staff. Seems like a worse weapon than the swords. Vibro sword. An improvement over the Vibro blade. And Blaster, we have one of those. Sonic pistol. Damage Sonic, 1 to 4 points of damage. What's the deal here? Iron Blaster is 1 to 4, but the extra damage is for droids. Ah. Sonic pistol on hit. Attribute damage to dexterity. DC 14. So, range combat weapon that reduces the range combat capabilities of the targets it hits. It might take longer to fight the fight, but you gain an advantage fairly quickly over the enemy. I'm not sure it's worth it. Light repeating blaster. Heavy weapon. We have the proficiency for it, but it costs 550 credits. We have 100. Poison grenade. Yeah, this everything costs much more than we can afford. Energy shields. Yeah, it's way beyond us. Deflection, energy and electrical, 20 points. Duration 200 seconds or max damage they taken, that's probably the 20 points. And it comes into 5 charges. Using this item consumes 1 charge. This item is automatically discarded after all available charges are consumed. When it... Yeah, so we'll absorb 20 points, then it'll crash, then we need to reactivate it. Sound dampening stealth unit. Stealth field generator. You'd need one of these to be able to use the stealth, and we are not gonna get one. So, show sell list. Maybe we can dump something. We don't really have much of value though. Anything of value might be a more accurate thing to say. We could, those grenades are a good emergency supply of funds. You can get something like 50 from each grenade, and I don't think all of them are all that useful. Maybe the frag and ion grenades at this point. Poison, cryoban, and concussion grenades, I don't think they're all that useful. So, for now, we're not going to do anything. We do need to check the weaponry. Blaster rifle, it's better than the pistol. But with the pistol, we'll get a +1 to defense and +1 to hitting things. Yeah. The prototype Vibro blade is vastly superior compared to the pistol, at least double damage. I'll take the blaster rifle for now.
No problem. Got it.
Yeah. Huh. Can I talk to her? This bag. Yeah, part computer spy credits. Let's talk to Dia.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I just did. I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden, who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
Yeah, what do you mean? Give me the quest.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me. Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Yeah, I think I'll just collect that bounty on your head. I don't even know what would I do with the woman after I need to kill her or I think we'll leave things at that. At the moment I don't want to get involved. Does she know anything else?
I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Apparently they don't have TV or computers in the future, or long time ago. Galaxy far, far away. Okay, I'll be going now.
Good. I don't much like strangers in my home.
But we'll make a mental note of that. Yeah. Okay, time to leave. We are in the upper city south and first city south apartments. I guess this is where we landed. Something seems to be bothering Cart. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Don't speak to him. You decide to ignore Cart and continue with your quest for now, though it might be a good idea to speak to him later. Yeah, you can leave that mail bonding shit right out the door. I'm not gonna do it. Kebla shop.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Yeah, sure. Let me see what you have got for sale.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Security spikes. A Bonadan alloy heavy suit. Light armor. Military suit. Yeah, these are all we can't afford to buy things. Still, ooh, a Johnny Ritual brand. This is a very good melee weapon, but it can't be upgraded. It's one of the better ones that you can just buy and don't need anything else to use it. Double-bladed blades have the negative that you really need the dual-wielding proficiency to take advantage of them, so I wouldn't want to use that. Sith sniper rifle, bit more damage and an attack modifier +1. So it's a magical +1 blaster rifle basically. It's just that naturally the game doesn't want to use that kind of a description. Mines. Mines seem to be fairly expensive too. Ermacrete detonator. This powerful detonator is extremely complicated. Only someone trained in its use could set and activate it. Yeah, I'm buying it because it's such a. It just jumps out of you and says, "I'm a quest item," and I don't really care about running around pointlessly hunting down these things. Equipment Emporium. See-through hall. Cantina entrance. Apparently we're going to the cantina, where, well, talking to the innkeeper is a tried and true role-playing tradition. Christia? That seems like a odd name.
Don't you just love watching the Pazak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
Yeah, thanks for sharing. Niklas.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taurus?
Yeah, space Russians, lovely. Okay, who are you?
My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazak circuit here on Taurus. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands.
I want to play, but I don't have a deck.
You don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't play Pazak without your own deck. If you're serious about Pazak, go speak to old Garok on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
I'm not sure I want to play Pazak, really. But if we need some money at some point, it might certainly be worth it.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Who are you?
My name's Garuk. I used to be a card shark, one of the best Pazak players in the Outer Rim. But that was before I retired from the gambling life.
I'm not really all that interested in why he's giving up gambling.
Of course. My mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. That's why I'm giving up the gambler's life. But I think I can still manage to answer some simple questions.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the Republic escape pods that crashed down in the Undersea? Well, my first instinct would be to don't ask it, but on the other hand, it might be general news that they're crashed. But I think it's a safer bet to ask that I want some general information on terrorists first. That's a harmless question.
Don't know what I can tell you that would be of any use. The upper city is nice enough, though it was better before the Sith showed up. But they don't bother an old guy like me much. Don't know much about the lower city. It's rough down beneath. I just stay up here where it's safe and mind my own business. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you? Of course.
I'm not going to let it play repeats of the things that he's already answered. So, do you know anything about those Republic escape pods that crashed down in the Undersea? I'm assuming that it's people already know since one of them crashed in the upper city.
I spend my days here in the cantina, sipping ale and chatting with the folks who want to buy. I don't have much use or care what goes on outside these walls. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you? Of course.
I think we need to ask about giving up gambling. Why are you giving up gambling before we can buy the deck? So I'm asking you.
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Pazak deck and a free lesson. Great offer if you can afford it.
Yeah, I really don't want to play in-game card games, but I want to buy the tech because it might have value to me, and I might gain access to things by playing things with other players. Not least of all, more money if I happen to need it. In general terms, I don't want to play it. I don't. If I want to play a card game, I'll play a goddamn card game online. They're better anyway. So, sure, I'll buy your deck. That's massive of our money, though.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's do the practice game. Before each Pazak match, you must select 10 cards to form your side deck. 4 of these cards will be randomly drawn to form your hand during the match. A basic Pazak deck has 2 of each card numbered +1 to +5 available to create a side deck. You will find other side deck cards as you play Knights of the Old Republic with values ranging from +-1 to +-6. Select 10 cards from your side of the deck now. I have to take all of them, I guess. Don't have. Yeah, I'm sure. The object of the game is to have your face-up cards total higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding a total of 20. So this is a fairly simple game. Also, the starting deck is pretty crappy. Because negative values naturally are higher because you can take a chance on a value, and then if it goes over 20 you can just bring it down. If a player's total is greater than 20 at the end of the turn, a bust, the opponent wins the set. A player must win 3 sets to win the match. So, this out of 5. Rematch. 3 matches. The first player draws a card from the main deck and places it face up to begin their turn. This is done automatically. This is your hand for the match. It is made up of 4 cards randomly drawn from the side deck. You selected earlier. These cards have to last through all the sets of the match. After drawing a card, a player has the option of playing one of the cards from their hand. You can only play 1 card from your hand each turn by drawing it onto the board, or by double-clicking it. Playing a card from the hand is optional. Tip: if your total is over 20 after your draw and you have a negative card in your hand, you can play it to bring your total back to under 20. During your travels, you might find cards that can be played as either a negative or a positive value. These cards are very rare, but they give Pazak players a strong tactical advantage. A hand card must be declared as positive or negative before it is played. While it is in your hand, you can flip it back and forth, but once it is played, it cannot be changed. A player's turn is over when they select either end turn or stand. If you choose end turn, you will draw another card on your next turn. If you choose stand, you will not draw any more cards and you cannot play any more cards from your hand until the next set of the match. You may now choose to play a card from your hand to end turn or to stand. So it's the value of 1, so end turn. Your opponent uses the same rules you do. Each turn they draw a card and then they have the option to play a hand card to end turn or to stand. Yeah, we're 3 behind, so end turn. End turn. We can, if we play a card from the hand, we can make it draw. But we'll try to win, so end turn. And we'll play this one. If a player's total is exactly 20, they automatically stand. The opponent can continue to play until they stand or bust. Yeah, we've won the first set. Match continues until one player has won 3 sets. Ties do not count. You are never given more hand cards in the match, so use the 4 cards you have carefully. It means play them only if you think it'll make a difference between losing and winning. Yeah, we lost this. Yeah. We want to set exactly because yeah, I end the tutorial. We don't have a lot of money to bet.
I saw you getting a Pazak lesson from that old fossil Garuk. Learning the rules of Pazak is easy, but actually playing the game is a much greater challenge. Normally, I wouldn't bother with a novice like you. But since Gerud was banned for hustling cards, I haven't been able to find a good game around here. Do you wish to play a hand?
Let's play.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
We'll wager all the money we have, which is 12 credits. Yeah, we have the deck in hand. Okay. This is a good start because you want to have low values. This gives the other guy the opportunity to get over 20. And he stayed at 18. So we can win it with a 4. Now natural 20. Okay, we're doing very well. We have 2 out of the 3 necessary victories. 16. I'll play it to a 20. Yeah. You got a natural 20. Crap, I could play it to a draw. No. Yeah, a bit over. We still only need one victory to end this. Ah, crap. We'll play till 19. Yeah.
Pazak is not for everyone. It requires both nerve and skill. Perhaps you should practice before risking your credits against such a skilled player as myself. Unless you like losing.
Yeah, goodbye.
If you ever wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris, you know where to find me.
No, my 12 credits.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
Yeah, you're from the military base. You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith Occupation Force.
Nice to meet you, Sarna. I'm Jamar Torre.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. You can make this job pretty lonely.
You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you.
Save the sympathetic best friend act. I'm not buying it. But I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off, so let's just pretend this conversation never happened. Now move along.
Tarisian noble.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with a common rabble. It wouldn't be proper for a man of my standing.
Yes, charming people here.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Yes.
Nice outfit. You steal those clothes from a bum in the lower city? Oh well, guess you don't have to have good taste in clothes to come and enjoy the music.
Yes.
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation. I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base.
Yeah, you're from the military base. You don't look like one of the Sith.
I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess. But it gets pretty stale hanging out around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know? A job with long hours and low pay, I might add.
So why do you do it?
When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I ended up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give up this lousy job. Retire my uniform, so to speak.
I wonder if I can milk this guy for information.
The senior officers don't really like it when we start answering questions, you know? They don't want us fraternizing with the locals. Just another perk of the job. No offense, but I probably shouldn't be talking to you anymore. I'm liable to say something that might get me in trouble.
Smart man. Well, there are a few presents of interest here. So far, not a lot of interest. Sith patron.
Let me enjoy my drink in peace, and I won't have to run you into questioning.
Ghana Lavine.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
Doesn't even work here.
How dare you speak to me like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
Wonderful. I can see the temptation of going to a dark side in a game like this.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gerlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gerlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
Yeah, that was...
And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gerlon Two Fingers.
That was pathetic.
Twitch is my favorite. He's wild.
That Twitch is an animal. You couldn't pay me enough to get into the ring with him.
Which? Yeah, ready aim fire. Is your trigger finger as itchy as mine? What the hell are you talking about?
Oscar!
Shoot first, shoot last. Party with me, we'll have a blast. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this guy isn't right in the head. Did I, Duncan?
What are you looking at, fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step in the dueling chambers with me?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Deadeye Duncan, the number 5 ranked duelist in this cantina. You must have seen me in the dueling chambers, right?
You're the number 5 ranked duelist. Out of how many?
5. But it's an elite group, okay? It's not like just anyone can step into the dueling chamber. Well, actually, anyone can, but not many do.
Dueling chambers.
You know, the dueling chambers. 2 people in combat, loser gets carried out unconscious on a stretcher. It's the only reason people come into this part of the cantina. Look, I'm the number 5 ranked duelist around here. I don't have time to explain all this. Go talk to the duel organizer if you're interested. He's that hut over there in the corner.
Hey, goodbye.
Yeah, that's right. Back off. You know better than to challenge Deadeye Duncan. I will mess you up.
Yes. About Gerlon Two Fingers.
I haven't seen you around here before. You looking to step into the duel ring? Or did you just come to watch?
Any questions?
I don't have time to answer your questions. I need to stay focused for my next match. Maybe Azure can help you out. He's the hut over there in the corner. He arranges all the duels.
Now let's get to know at least some of the duelists. I guess this is all of them. These 2 guys, Twitch over there, and these 2 Ice.
Wait,
I know what you're going to say. I'm so beautiful, I'm so attractive. How can someone who looks so hot with a weapon in her hand be called ice? Well, I've heard it all before. I'm here to take care of business in the dueling ring, not to have some slack-jawed, goggled-eyed man slobber all over me. So back off.
Wow, that was cool.
Now you know why they call me Ice. If you're looking for a match, go talk to Azure. He's that big hut over there in the corner. Otherwise, just go away.
What about you? Marl.
Hello there, Offworlder. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Marl. I'm one of the duelists here at the Cantina. I was wondering when you'd get around to talking to me.
Some kind of Morgan Freeman impersonist. Do I know you?
No, we've never met. It's just that most people who come here to watch the duels are bored nobles, looking for a little excitement in their drab lives. But you're different. You look like you know a thing or two about combat. I'm guessing you didn't come here to sit on the sidelines and watch a duel. Are you looking for a match?
I'm looking for a match.
If you're interested in setting up a match, or if you want to place a wager, just go speak to Azure. He's that hut over in the corner. He'll make all the arrangements.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, stranger. Maybe we'll talk again later.
Azure. I'm not too confident about dueling, but we probably could take on the... Who was it? Dead-Eye Duncan. I'll get ourselves familiarized with the system. Yeah, no more bets. Azure, the duel organizer. Maybe you want to step into the duel ring. It's highly profitable. That's exactly what I want to do. I might be interested. What's in it for me? Yeah, we'll get 10% of all wagers. Nobody dies in the duel ring. Death matches are illegal. Yeah, we can use both range and melee weapons.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Yeah, there's energy suppression field there. Weapons hurt, but they don't kill. And a medical droid in case of serious injury. There's no way we can get more than 10% of money. We might as well try it. Yeah, I'll take it. 10%. Oh, but we need a nickname. Like Ice, Dead-Eye, or Twitch. Yeah, I'll be the mysterious stranger, apparently. That's a terrible name. Bah, what do you know about nicknames? Okay, we're the mysterious stranger. Yeah, no one knows you, you've got no past or history, so it's a perfect name for us.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
Yeah, are we ready for a duel against Deadeye Duncan? I'm ready for a duel. Yeah, only one rule, nobody dies. Okay, are we ready to start? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner I give you Deadeye Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
Yeah. Deadeye Duncan. We'll just try to shoot him normally, hope for the best. He's trying to do melee on us, so we'll use the prototype Viper Blade. Victory!
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
Yeah, we got 55 experience points. Let's talk to Deadeye. See what he has to say.
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Yeah, well, I'm used to it. So pardon me if I ignore your gloating.
Wow, you sure have a bad attitude.
Gee, I wonder why. Couldn't have anything to do with being the worst duelist on Terrace, could it? Even a rookie like you got the better of me. Look, I admit it, you're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded, one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity I have?
Yes, I'm happy now.
Slum rat.
He's congratulating us for the fight. 10%. Yeah, he always faces death, and come again if you want to fight more. 100 credits. That's fine. At least now we're not totally penniless. Well, there's a chance to lose more money though.
Pazak is not for everyone. It requires both nerve and skill. Perhaps you should practice before risking your credits against such a skilled player as myself. Unless you like losing.
Nah, let's play.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
Now there's a limit to how much we can afford to lose in these contest games. I just want to get an idea of how to play this. Trying to get 20 is not going to work. I think we'll have to expand it to 19 at least. I mean, if we get a chance to up our hand to 19, we should take it. 18 I think might be pushing it. Meaning if we get it and he's not anywhere near close there, he'll win it. Yeah, this is a bad situation. We're so much far ahead of him. Ooh, we can get 20. Let's take it. Yeah, I think 19 is probably the better value. Shit. I think 18... Yeah, with 18 you have a high chance of losing anyway. I'll take it to 19 and let it stand. Natural 20. I would lose our money again. I'll take it to 19, hope for the best. Yeah, natural 20s after 20, natural
I'm going
20, that's very questionable. If someone said he's cheating, I'd believe it. We'll take it to 19 and leave it there. Oh my god, he has negative value cards. That's a pretty strong advantage over me. Natural 20, oh my god, this guy's cheating. The chances of getting it so often is pretty slim. Yeah, I don't see us winning this. Yes, way too good of a luck with the card. We'll never win with 17, so we have to take the next card. Yeah.
Pazak is not.
I think we better stop at this point. This guy's... He might not be cheating, but the game might as well be cheating. Basically, if we don't get 20 against him, we're going to be very likely losing. So that's a bit too much. Let's move on. Dogs. Run away! How about you attack them?
Sure.
Daddy!
Last rifle. A lot of Sith troopers here. Medical facility. Gurney.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Terrace. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Medical facility, is this some kind of hospital?
This is a hospital of sorts, though my resources are quite limited since the Sith quarantined the planet. I provide basic medical services to all citizens of and visitors to Terrace. I have extensive medical training, and even with the lack of resources, I can treat most injuries or ailments right here at the center. Except for the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Hint, hint. Okay, tell me about the rat ghoul disease.
The terrible affliction has plagued Terrace for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Terrace's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Terrace were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Terrace forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
I want to ask you some questions.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Do you know anything about the Republic escape pod that crashed in the Undercity?
Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
You seem awfully defensive about this.
I'm not defensive. I just don't like being accused of knowing something about those Republic pods. This is as bad as an interrogation by the Sith.
Yeah, I'm not with the Sith. I won't betray your secret if you tell me.
Well, you don't look like you're with the Sith. I guess I can tell you my secret. Or rather, I can show you.
Just come into this back room.
Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Yeah, is there anything I can do to help the other comrades? I'm genuinely interested.
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
He's selling medical supplies.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat you right here.
Let me take a look at what you've got for sale.
Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
$500 for immunity to poison. Immunity to mind affecting, that's actually pretty attractive. It's an implant level 2, so it's something we might actually be able to gain access to. And a few attribute enchanter enhancers. Let me sell something here. It seems like a pretty crappy place to sell things. No, the prices seem to be same no matter where I want to sell things, at least for now.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
Okay, an offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Why does Davik want the cure so badly? I don't really know who Davik Kang is, though. But he says it like I should know. So, well, there's no real need for me to hide that I'm an off-world, so Davik Kang, who's that?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris.
Okay, why does Davik want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Where can I find Davik if I want to give him the cure?
Davik isn't the kind of guy you could just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the rat ghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Why do you care who gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
I'll keep your offer in mind.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
It's good. We have no real reason to decline it. It's another option for us if we want to use it.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
They're going to make an example out of him.
No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Yeah, Davik doesn't like witnesses. I'm not quite sure what I should do. I certainly don't like their attitude. I'm interested in picking a fight, but not really for the old guy. Yeah, I don't like your attitude. I better teach you a lesson. I don't really want... I want to give them an option to back off. Seems that the second option would be good, even without the I better teach you a lesson part, because it seems like I'm initiating the fight here. So we'll go to leave this man alone, or you'll be in trouble. Yeah, I was hoping for a fight too. That's fine with me.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
How the hell could I help him? Yeah, I don't like the options because I don't want to offer help because I don't see how I could. But the other option is maybe I can help. I'm just glad I could help. So they're pretty much the same. And then hand over all your credits if you want to leave. I mean, Jesus Christ. Okay, maybe you. Okay, I'm just glad I could help. That's sort of I don't want to get involved any further.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Ah, 250 experience room remains. Valuable credits for us. 50 credits, yeah. Okay, 50 credits. We recovered from our gambling losses. I think I'll keep my future gambling to a minimum. At least with the cards that we have at the moment. Upper City North. So now Upper City South is pretty much explored.